Hello and welcome to Larry's Topics. Today's topic is the conspiracy theory of the moon landing being faked. First off, you can find this information. I'm in no way or any means am I promoting any show. I'm not getting paid for anything, but I did want to bring it up. Hopefully I don't get in trouble for using the name, but it's a source of information, and it's the show Adam Ruins Everything. And the episode explains why it would have been cheaper to send a man to the moon than it would be to fake the moon landing. Why? Because you need certain lighting and certain elements to recreate the effects of landing on the moon perfectly the way that the footage comes back. And back then, it would have been cheaper to land on the moon. People say, well, there's the radiation belt or radiation grid that we have to go through. How can we go through it and stay safe? Blah, 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 blah. Well, you ever stop to think maybe they had found a material, which most space shuttles, I'm assuming, are made out of, that can withstand the level of radiation to go through this? All right. There's so many explanations, and there's so many reasons why, blah, blah, blah. But I can't go into all of them because we'll be here forever. But there are some strong arguments that we did land on the moon. And one of the biggest ones is one person's reaction to being told he himself was never on the moon. And that was just recently done by Buzz Aldrin. Yes, the guy who's the inspiration for the Buzz Lightyear toy, Buzz Aldrin, proved his reaction to being told, "You're a liar, you never landed on the moon." What did he do? He got frustrated, angry, and he punched, I think it was a woman. Yes, what he did was wrong by hitting the woman, but I say he was justified in what he did. That would be like you working hard to accomplish the most important thing you'll go down in history for doing, right? And someone telling you never did it. You're a liar. You're just an actor or whatever. This is something he took to heart. That's why he hit the person. Because he was called a liar. That he never did what he claimed to do. What science claims he did. And it invoked rage. Somebody accuses you of not doing something that you're known for. That was a deep love of yours. Because, come on, he wanted to go to the moon and that. And he got to. And he got called a liar by a conspiracy theorist. What was his reaction? To slug him. Can't say I blame him. Yes, it was wrong for hitting the person, but come on. How would you react? Someone took your life's work, your legacy of your greatest accomplishment that you'd be wrote down in books and stuff for, and pretty much crapped all over it. You'd get hurt, you'd get upset, you could even get enraged. So, he did what he wanted. He wasn't thinking, I'm assuming. He just, well, you're going to say that? Bam! Punched him. Why would he act so passionately and so aggressively to being told you were never on the moon if, in fact, he was on the moon? There's no means for it. Why would he hit somebody because they accused his life's achievement of being on the moon as a lie? And if he knew it was a lie, he'd be like, whatever, you know? He got upset because he did go to the moon and he got called a liar. And it upset him and it enraged him and it made him lash out. It hurt his feelings to be called a liar. Right? There's even a recording out there from an audio recording. Some UFO people out there, experts, managed to get a hold of an audio recording he did where in the recording to NASA, this is before it got leaked to the public, or was released to the public, where he doesn't even think about it, but he says, NASA, we have a problem. What's the problem? We just had a UFO land a mile away from us. And NASA says, Buzz, you can't say that. And especially on the air. If you see something like that again, instead of saying a UFO, use the code word Santa and his sleigh. So he used the code word Santa and his sleigh. It's a recording. It's out there. There's lots of people that have heard it. Well, Buzz Aldrin said Santa and his sleigh has landed about a mile away. And that brings up why we haven't been back to the moon. Because on the dark side of the moon, which we never see, because one side's always facing us, is most likely alien structures. Where aliens land left and right. And either out of, most likely, because we have an agreement with the aliens, we agreed not to go back. That's what I believe. And, why else would Buzz Aldrin say a UFO landed and then get told, no, you have to say Santa Claus has landed with a sleigh? Because he saw a UFO. It landed a mile away from him. He was scared to death. The aliens obviously knew he was there because they never touched him. And NASA obviously knew the aliens were there because they said, you can't say that. Use the code word Santa and his sleigh. So most likely, we made the agreement. We collect what we needed from the surface of the moon, a bunch of rocks and minerals and that, and we wouldn't come back. That's why I believe we went to the moon. Why else would he make up a recording just to say that? Just to get told, no, you can't say that. Seems like a lot of work just to go into correcting a simple thing as a UFO landed a mile away from us. We went to the moon, and that's fact.